Long ago, in the kingdom of Argus, there lived a king named Perseus. One day, he received a dreadful prophecy from the oracle of Apollo, that one day, his own grandson would be the cause of his death. Terrified, Perseus decided to stop fate itself. He locked his only daughter, the beautiful Danae, deep underground in a bronze chamber, so that no man could ever reach her. He believed he could outsmart the gods. But destiny cannot be chained. From the heavens, Zeus, the king of the gods, looked down upon the lonely princess. Captivated by her beauty, he came to her not as a man, but as a shower of golden rain, pouring through a crack in the roof of her chamber. From this divine union, Perseus was born, a child of both god and mortal blood. When Perseus discovered Danae holding a baby, he was horrified. Refusing to believe her story of Zeus, he sealed mother and child inside a wooden chest and cast them into the open sea, hoping the waves would take them away forever. But the gods protected them. The chest drifted safely to the island of Seriphos, where a kind fisherman named Dictys, the brother of King Polydex, found them. Dictys rescued Danae and Perseus and gave them shelter. Years passed, and Perseus grew into a strong and noble young man under Dictys' care. But their peace did not last. King Polydex saw Danae and fell deeply in love with her. He tried to win her heart, but Danae refused him again and again. Angered by rejection, Polydex plotted to get rid of her son. He announced that he was to marry Hippodamia, the daughter of King Oenomaus, and demanded that every man on the island bring him a horse as a wedding gift. Perseus, being poor, had no horse to offer. But full of pride, he declared, "Name any gift you desire, and I will bring it to you." Smilingly, Polydex replied, "Then bring me the head of Medusa, the Gorgon whose gaze turns men to stone." Everyone gasped. It was a task meant to kill him, but Perseus accepted. With no idea where to begin, Perseus prayed for help. Soon, two divine figures appeared: Athena, goddess of wisdom, and Hermes, the swift messenger of the gods. They told him that to find Medusa, he must first seek out the Graeae, three ancient sisters who shared a single eye and a tooth among them. When Perseus found them, he waited until they passed the eye between them, and snatched it away. Helpless, the Graeae begged him to return it. In exchange, they revealed what he needed to know. He must travel to the nymphs of the north, who possessed sacred treasures, winged sandals, a cap of invisibility, and a magic bag, called a cabeces, to safely carry Medusa's head. The nymphs welcomed Perseus kindly and gave him the gifts, while Hermes handed him an adamantine sword. And Athena gifted him her polished bronze shield to use as a mirror. Now fully armed, Perseus flew across the skies to the far western edge of the world, where the three Gorgons slept. Two were immortal, but one, Medusa, was mortal, cursed with snakes for hair and a face so terrible that one glance could turn any man to stone. Moving silently, Perseus crept closer. He dared not look directly at her. Instead, he watched her reflection in Athena's shining shield. Guided by the goddess, he raised his sword and struck. In one powerful blow, Perseus beheaded Medusa. From her neck burst two miraculous beings, Pegasus, the winged horse, and Chrysaor, a warrior holding a golden sword, Medusa's children, fathered by Poseidon before her curse. Knowing Medusa's head still held its deadly power, Perseus quickly placed it inside the cabeces. As her immortal sisters awoke, screaming in fury, Perseus vanished under the cap of invisibility and escaped through the skies. With Medusa's head as his weapon, Perseus would go on to live many great adventures, turning enemies to stone, rescuing the princess Andromeda from the sea monster Cetus, and later marrying her. Their children would become kings and heroes. In time, Their descendant would be Heracles, the greatest of all Greek heroes, making Perseus both his ancestor and his half-brother through Zeus. And though King Acrisius once tried to prevent Perseus's birth, fate could not be denied. The prophecy would one day be fulfilled, but Perseus's name would live on forever as the brave hero who slayed the Gorgon Medusa and proved that no mortal, not even a king, can escape destiny.